Hello survivors, and welcome to another Silly Saturday. In today's video, we are again on the engineer. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to get old of this character. You know, there are just so many builds like I mentioned yesterday, but today we got a Silly Saturday, so you know what that means. That is a singular focus build. We are running singular focus, divine legacy, extra help for the increased summon quantity, and extended magazine for the multicast chance on those summons. I know we do have it in the skill tree, but it would be nice to have extra percent for it, especially with summons. It's really nice to get that multicast and summon more of them more often. We then run weapon expert, which you don't need to. It actually might be better to run bomb inclination instead of weapon expert, and then material harvest and efficient extraction, because we are trying to get more materials any chance we can. And this one we don't need any other of the versatility runes, so it just works well to run them. So skill wise, we are going to be looking at the second weapon, sorry, not the second, the fourth weapon, and we are going to be using the QT bomber, QT bomb buddy, and we're going to be using 6 of them. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the video. Oh, those explosives are insane. We are in Overlord Cycle 3. But we are just completely destroying things. So the way that this works with the QT bomb buddies is that even though they get rid of the stacks of bleed, the way that damage calculation works first is it will first apply all of the bleed stacks, and then it will remove them and do the damage for that. So we did manage to get a couple of things, like we did get dismemberment, which means that we apply a portion of the bleed before. We do get a whack ton of bleed from crit, and we've got a whole lot of damage to bleed, as well as all of our attacks applying a lot of bleed. So very, very good. We got a whole bunch of legendaries as well from Divine Legacy. As you can see, we do want to go for the area of effect as well. We don't want more relentless, because just like bunnies, if you're cool, I mean, we could actually get relentless, but the area of effect is a bit more important. And then we just focus on crit, because we aren't even 100% yet, and we focus on the bleeding things. Now, the reason why you can go for relentless is if you have enough area of effect. So if you have enough area of effect and you're still hitting bosses and enemies, no matter where you're standing, then that is okay. What I really do like is how destructive this skill is. Even if you compare this to something like the portable nuke, which we did a couple of days ago, this actually outshines that. This is what I wanted portable nuke to look like, with all of those bombs going off visually looking like that. Is just really, really good. We don't need more multicast. I think we're sitting on nearly 200% over there, which for me is fine. So we're not looking for more area of effect. To me, again, we're going to reiterate this over here. We'll take it because it's not legendary. So area is very important with this, because of the way that they work. Just like bunnies, the more area you have, the more destruction you're going to have on your screen, and the more enemies you're going to hit further away from the actual explosive. So it's going to work much, much better having area of effect, and it's also going to help you to get a lower cast frequency, because if you do, let's say, want it to be at like 0.2 cast frequency, as soon as you summon over the limit, for me, which is 7 on some of them, because of Divine Legacy, we've got more than 7 on some of them, but as you can see over there on the units per cast, the max is 7. As soon as you hit 7 and you spawn a new one, they will explode. Some of them have 9, some 11, again because of Divine Legacy. So you do want to grab those. You do want a certain amount of area of effect before you reach a certain amount of cast frequency, and then the skill will feel really, really good and just perform really, really well, like it is over here. But again, this is a custom curse. We don't have the void presence, so if I did want to sit somewhere in the circle and go AFK, we can. We don't have to worry about any void presence or anything too major there that's going to kill us or anything like that. But you can see that's an Overlord Cycle 3, done and dusted in seconds, and it's a whale of a time. So QT bomb buddies are really, really fun. The explosions are really, really massive. and it deals a decent amount of damage as well. As we can take a look over here, the bleed damage dealt was only 263 million. Again, the damage bleed isn't going to be so much. It's more going to be the QT bomb baddies, because they make the bleed disappear and they deal odd damage based on the number of stacks, dealing damage based on the stacks of bleed in the area. It deals 663% of the bleed damage instantly and removes all that bleed. It also had impactful, which means that damage caused by the skill deals 50% more damage based on how close the target is to the point of impact. So maybe getting area of effect isn't so amazing, but we still dealt wax tons of damage. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.